I saw them rigging on rooftops and stuff, and I was like, oh my God, what are they doing? And I was like, they approached me with my background to see about making it safe while they're doing it. So I did it a couple times, and then it just kind of exploded from there.
Okay, so now having said that, I'm going to interrupt you again.
Yeah.
What background brought you to that? Someone recognized your past and asked you to bring it to the future.
So I started as a firefighter when I was 18.
Okay.
So I got on the fire department, and every kid's dream, get on the fire department, and I was into high angle rescue and stuff like that. So I just loved the technical rescue part of it.
Right.
And I've been doing high angle rescue since I was 18 years old.
Right.
And so it was going on, I don't know, nearly 20 years at that point. And then, that was my background. And from the armed forces and all that stuff as well, that all the rappelling and rigging and stuff that I did for rescue, they had heard about that, and they're like, hey, maybe you should be the one rigging this.
So you're pretty good at it.
Yeah, so they say.
Yeah, no, it's good. You wouldn't be here, brother. I think it's fun. So where were you a firefighter?
In Caledon.
Oh, Caledon.
Yeah.
Oh,
you guys are working now.
Yeah. I was on a show yesterday in Caledon.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I worked there for nearly 15 years.
Okay.
And I was the training officer for the town of Caledon. So they have 9 stations there. And
the town of Caledon has 9 stations?
Town of Caledon's bigger than you think, because they got like Bolton, Palgrave,
Oh, that entire area.
Yeah, like for all of Caledon.
Oh, wow.
So yeah. And then that involved, going up to the fire college in Gravenhurst. So I was up there teaching a lot of courses too. So
sweet.
Yeah.
So now, at 18, you become a firefighter. You're learning on the job.
Yep.
By other guys who are pros at it and blah, blah, blah.
Yep.
And then once you've gotten, a number of skills developed, you go and teach it yourself.
Yeah. Yeah. So when I first got on, it was a volunteer station. So I was 18. I got into a bit of trouble when I was a teenager.
Yeah. Welcome to the teens.
Yeah. Like every other teenager. But my stepfather was a RCMP inspector.
Okay.
And so he said, you're joining the fire department. And I was like, fire department? So I went in, and that's how I got hired right away. I was shocked. And then, 18 years old, I was like, well, let's see how this goes. And it first couple of times going out on calls, I was like, oh my God, this is so much fun. And I did it for many years up till 9/11 happened.
Okay.
Was that a pinnacle moment?
Yeah. While I was doing the farm, because it started off as volunteer, then I became part-time, and then I was full-time. But I was also in the airborne regiment, the reserve regiment. So it's just like the reserves. So when 9/11 happened, people from the government that were, going on this big anti-terrorism thing came to the airborne regiment and a couple other regiments in the Army, and they're looking for. Sorry, I say airborne regiment. It was Queen's Own Rifles. It's reserves, but it's airborne task.
Okay.
So the original airborne regiment's in Trenton there. But yeah, they came to us recruiting for the anti-terrorism team, and
No way.
I was like, oh God, I got to try this. So I went and tried out. We did a selection and stuff, and I got accepted. I passed selection and stuff. So we were sent away up to Port Elgin, and we had some members of the British SAS that came over, and they trained us for 15 weeks there, doing room clearing, vehicle assaults, all sorts of like SWAT team training, all that kind of stuff. And then we were posted at the Bruce nuclear plant for a few years, and that's pretty fun. So
wow.
Yeah.
A friend of ours who's also a stunt guy, he's also a copper, got on I think it's Bruce. They walk around with machine guns these days.
Yep.
And he wanted to do it really badly. So he put me down as a reference. I just happened to be sitting in a honey wagon room with him when the guy called me.
Oh, really?
It was odd. It was really odd. So I said to the guy, I says, does he get to get a machine gun? He said, yeah. I said, how do I get this job? And he laughed. And he asked me questions. And I said, well, there's only one time that, while we were doing drugs together. And the guy, he started laughing his head off because he knows I'm lying, right? And he got the job.
Yeah.
So that was nice. And then he was so bored, he went back to being a cop.
Yeah. And that's exactly what happened to me. Like, I was up there. It was all exciting at first. The training was amazing. I mean, you're training with guys from the British SAS. So that was amazing. But the actual job itself, like being posted at Bruce Nuclear Plant, you're like,
Yeah, for anti-terrorism.
yeah.
That's what you're saying.
After 9/11, they were afraid. They didn't know what was going to
It
happen.
makes so much sense. But did anything happen?
I imagine there's still a contingent of,
Oh, they're still there.
yeah.
So, the only incident we had was a couple fishermen. They were in the in-channel at the Bruce Nuke, and
They're the worst kind of people.
Yeah.
Fishermen.
This is... well, we were, like, all, like, ramped up, a bunch of, like, Army guys, all, like, got machine guns now. We got all this training, and then all of a sudden we're, nobody allowed on the property, and then these fishermen are in the in-channel wearing balaclavas, and we get on the loudspeaker, and we're like, hey, you can't be here, you got to leave. And they're just ignoring us, and we're like, so now what?
Why would fishermen need balaclavas?
Well, it was wintertime.
Oh, okay.
So, and we're like, now, how do we deal with that? Like, we can't shoot them.
Yeah, I mean,
We don't have a boat. So, like, we just kind of, like, observed them and had the OPP come in and arrest them. But, they wouldn't leave and stuff. So it was...
That's crazy.
Yeah, we're like, the tensions are high. And it's like just waiting for something stupid to happen.
Shout out to those two fishermen with balaclavas.
Yeah.
Call me. I'll put you on the show.
Yeah.
I got some stories to tell.
But after that, it was like not much going on except the odd deer would get hit by a car or something.
Okay.
And you're just like, okay, I can't do this.
That's crazy.
This can't be my career.
wow.
So, yeah, the training was amazing. The guys were awesome, but
Yeah.
I just knew that, we would never do anything.
Wasn't exciting as being a firefighter.
Yeah, there's no like weapons grade plutonium there. It's all like, like only thing you could do is make what's called a dirty bomb. And just if you blew it up over a city, it would just be like fallout over that one area. And,
Yeah, that's just a waste of time.
it's a waste of time. Yeah, so we knew nothing was going, but we had communication with the Americans because if anything happened,
Sure.
like it was a no-fly zone. So if any jets or planes or anything like that flew around, the Americans had jets just on the other side of the border,
To scramble up for.
and they could be there in like 8 minutes. So, it was a lot going on, but nothing ever happened.
Right.
So, yeah, I was there for a few years, and I was like, okay, I got to get out of here. And that's when Atomic Energy Canada took it over. So, they took it over, and that's why all the teams that are up there now are all part of like Ontario Power. So,
Okay, so then you left that. Did you go back to firefighting or?
no, after that I was like, man, this was so much fun that I had thought about going to become like a police officer.
Okay.
So I tried getting into the police departments and stuff like that. But while I was doing the training and stuff up there, I had a flashbang go off beside my head.
Whoa.
So like we're clearing rooms and stuff, and I was breacher on the door with the shield, and a flashbang hit a beam in there.
During a training session? Okay.
And we only had like those stuffy earplugs because we had our balaclavas and stuff on, and it came back and just exploded close to my head. That it was just like,
Damn.
it damaged my eardrum a little bit. And then,
Okay. That sucks.
Yeah, so I lost a bit of hearing in my ear. So I had thought about going back. I did all my interviews, going back into the Army Reg Force as an officer and all that. But I couldn't pass the hearing test anymore.
Oh my God!
So I
What
was-
can you describe at all? What that really feels like and looks like?
Well, obviously it's big, loud noise, but
Well, everybody plays Call of Duty,
yeah,
you know, and they get the idea, but to
Yeah,
actually have that happen, my God.
yeah, it's like.
Does it hurt?
Oh yeah, like the concussion from it, and like the pressure from it, and that like my ear was bleeding, and then
Wow.
yeah, it just it's got scar tissue in there now. So now as a commercial diver is when I'm diving, it's really hard to equalize that one ear, but once you do, it's fine. It's just like that first double in atmospheric pressure. So the first like 10, 15 feet really affects you.
But once you get it cleared,
Yeah, once you get it cleared, it's fine. But
Wow.
you know, when I got out, I was like, crap. Now I can't get in the police department, can't get in the fire department. So I'm like, what do I do now? So
make films.
yeah.